Hello everyone, this is 𝗨𝗶𝘃𝗲 from Team Consultancy and I am from Gujarat. Today we are hosting a live session that is study in the UK clinic. If you're planning to study in the UK and feel confused about your entry requirements, course selections or how the university's admission work, you are at the right place. We help students for the application process till the visa. Apart from this, in the sessions, we will guide you step by steps to help you to clear the all doubts. Not only this, we go live every week to share the clear updates about the admissions guidance and to answer the students' questions live. Just to be very transparent with you all, we don't charge any service fees. Apart from this, we have our Azza sir from Birmingham will help you regarding the study abroad. So whatever the questions I'm asking every like weekly, so we have to understand students most of the time, like the scenario about the applications, visa ratios, intakes and all that. So in these sessions we will help about the students, like the upcoming questions while the counseling students are asking. So here we go.
Hi, thank you, Abhilasha. Thank you for arranging this session every week, and thank you for inviting me every week, so I can share
Yeah.
my experience with my fellow students, not fellow, I mean, with my clients or prospective students. I'm really looking forward to this live every week because I'm eager to share my experience and share my knowledge with the prospective students who wants to build a career in the UK. And I
Yeah.
believe a lot of students from India coming to the UK for higher educations. And yes, everybody, probably most of them achieving their goals, and some of them are still concerned about the course choice, university choice, and confused about what they're going to do while they're in the UK. So I think the main reason for conducting this live session to make them aware about career choices, course choices, and obviously university choices as well. I mean, it's not
Yes.
just randomly choosing an university or choosing a subject. It's better you research it before you apply to any specific university. And here is how we can help to any students coming from India. Like,
Hmm.
they can obviously book a counseling session with us. We have decades of experience, dealing with international students, helping them to secure scholarships, admissions, and their desired course as well. So
Yeah.
my team is ready to provide guidance from university application until they arrive in the UK. Even after their arrival, we help them to register with the university.
Hmm.
Sometimes people reach out to us regarding their accommodation, and we have the facility of that as well. We can connect you with the right accommodation provider. If you don't have anyone to pick you up from the airport, our team will pick you up from the airport and take you to your safe accommodation. So our team is dedicatedly available to you and at your service, uh, you know from A to Z process, whether it's admission or whether it's personal,
Hmm.
mental support. We are here throughout
Thank
your journey. You are not alone, and
you.
obviously, though, as we are based in the UK, we can give you the handful of support that you deserve.
Yes.
And sometimes we can share our own experience, regarding some issues that will
Mm.
make you aware of the situation beforehand, so you don't get surprised along the way. So
Yeah.
I urge all the students to join this kind of live session, and
Hmm.
obviously reach out to us through social media. You can drop us a message on the live session, or after the live session, you can book a one-to-one counseling session. The booking link will be available in the comment section as well. And what we did, we were not only providing a one-to-one counseling session from 9 to 5. What we did, we understand everybody has their own priority, so we extended the period for live booking session. I mean, like, you can book a session until 9 p.m. at night.
Yes.
Our counselors are available until at 9 p.m. So they work throughout the day in different shifts. So you will find someone to help you out even after the office hours as well. So we're trying to be more
Yeah.
flexible in terms of providing services. So I think there is no harm booking a counseling session and understand the process in depth rather than just randomly browsing for different information, because the world is all, and like, there is a lot of information in on the
Hmm.
internet or
Hmm.
in social media, so people get often confused whether which information is correct, right? So this is where a professional counselors can guide you from A to Z. So I think
Yes.
taking this opportunity does not cost you anything. So every
True.
students are more than welcome to book these sessions, even after the working hours as well.
Yes. Okay, so my first questions is like, what are the key application deadlines for the international students?
When it comes to UK university admission process, there every university has their own application deadline, deposit deadline, or the CAS issuance deadlines, which is Certificate of Acceptance of Studies, which we
Hmm.
call it CAS letter. So they have, every university has a specific deadline. Most
Hmm.
of the university hasn't published their deadline yet, but there are some university they published their deadline. But deadline, I mean, like university is now open to take September intake application. So I would say this is the early cycle of the application process. So launch your application as soon as you can. Don't wait until the very last moment, because once the
True.
places are filled up, then you're not going to get your place, even if you are a qualified or if you have
Hmm.
great results with great achievements as well. It doesn't matter when it comes to UK university admission. Most cases they look into like first come first serve basis. The whoever launches their application first will get a place, regardless your academic achievement, because it's self-funded
Hmm.
course most of the time. Yeah, there are some scholarship available, as we always discuss. There are Commonwealth scholarship. There are, but for Commonwealth scholarship, the deadline is gone way, uh,
Hmm.
I mean, like way before normal deadlines. Like if you think about, I think end of 2025, the application deadline for Commonwealth scholarship has been closed. So basically, whoever planning
Oh,
for next year's, they have to launch their application a year before for Commonwealth scholarship.
before
This
one
goes
year ahead. Yeah, before.
so it goes through a long process, and you can't just be the last person to apply for common scholarship. So I think for
Yeah.
the time has gone, even for the chevening scholarship, um,
Hmm.
the commonwealth scholarship. However, there are some scholarships still available, which we call British Council Grade Scholarship. It's a
Hmm.
significant amount of funds, so around £10,000 will be deducted from your original tuition fees. So this scholarship is still available, but you don't have enough time, because I believe in next 1 or 2 months probably this scholarship will also be closed. So I think if somebody is genuinely looking for scholarship opportunities, please do reach out.
Okay.
We can
Hmm.
launch application as soon as possible, and obviously you can secure the scholarship,
Yeah.
with everybody else. So I think launching early application is the key. And deadline, I cannot be specific about the deadlines, because
Hmm.
there are 100, more than 150 university in the UK, and you cannot just discuss all the 150 university in one session.
One
Every
session.
has their own deadlines, but majority university will be closed by late June or early July.
Okay.
Okay, so I think this is the perfect time of launching your application. And the good thing about UK university, you can launch multiple application to multiple universities, and it doesn't cost you anything. More like
Yeah.
you don't have to pay application fees like other countries like Canada, USA.
Hmm.
You have to pay application fees to those university, but in UK you don't have to. You can choose as many as university you want, and you can find
Hmm.
out whatever suits you, your budget or your academic goals. So you can you can take advantage of this opportunity as well. So we are also not charging you anything. So if you have the right profile and the right mindset of
Hmm.
applying to an university, we are more than happy to help you to launch your application to multiple universities to so you
Yeah.
can understand your potential, whether which university is accepting your application or not. So I
Hmm.
think launching multiple application is not an issue, but you need to have a clear idea about your financials requirement,
Hmm.
and obviously the academic and English requirement as well. So as long as you meet the entry criteria, and if you have the relevant budget or financial capacity, we are more than happy to help.
Okay. Thank you. So my second question is like, how competitively is admissions for this course, and what makes application stand out?
So as I said, it is more like in most of the UK university, they don't look into individual profile as what is like as like other countries, like if you launch your application to probably in other countries like Denmark or any other top destination like USA, Canada, they don't look into so deep into any profile. What they look into is like whether you are meeting the entry criteria or not. If you, as long as you meet the entry criteria, as long as you have the budget, and as long as you
Hmm.
meet the English requirement, you are most
Hmm.
probably get a place in this particular at your desired university. However, there are some courses, specialized courses that we always discuss, like the nursing course, social work
Hmm.
course, and there are other courses like I don't know, art and design. They might where you might have to go through a different process than normal courses. Like for art and design, probably you have to submit a portfolio
Hmm.
with your application package, like submitting academic documents with English documents. Also, you have to submit your portfolio at the same time. So because
Hmm.
it's not a it's a very practical course. So the I mean, like to get admission, your faculty member needs to see what you have achieved and what stage of you know creative uh, s- situation you have right now. Like as I maybe I'm confusing here, like maybe you are a early you're a beginner and you wanted to do I mean, like you go for a BSc art and design, but they just wanted to see what stage you are in terms of certain skills. Like
Hmm.
in this kind of course, they need to see your portfolio, like what you have done so far. And when it
Hmm.
comes to course, specialized course like nursing, they will interview the
Hmm.
candidate whether they have the right mindset or
Hmm.
relevant knowledge to continue a nursing course, because it's a specialized course. And after your course you'll be a qualified nurse in the UK's, right? So
Yeah.
they ensure that you're the right candidate for the course. So apart
Hmm.
from some of the specialized course, the admission process is very straightforward. You submit your
Hmm.
documentation, you submit your CV, English requirements, academic reference, SOP or personal statement, you get an offer straight away, because there
Hmm.
is no other requirements uh, like other countries like GRE, GMAT, or in most of the countries the faculty member will interview you before making an offer. But in UK it doesn't happen like that. For certain courses, obviously, as I mentioned before, you have to go through a process, but I would say for 90% of the courses, you don't have to attend any interview and go through a different process. It's very straightforward. Okay, so I think as long as you have the right qualification,
Hmm.
uh, right English score, in some cases, for most of the Indian students, they don't have to provide even the English certification like IELTS or PTE,
Yes.
because their
Hmm.
12 standard certificate is enough to prove their English proficiency
English proficiency.
for most of the university in the UK. However, there are some universities they might ask Indian student to provide IELTS or PTE, but
Hmm.
majority will accept their 12 standard English score as a
Hmm.
as an English proficiency. And if you are a master's or postgrad students, probably your your bachelor degree, if your bachelor degree in English medium, and if and you can provide the medium of instruction from your university, we call it MOI,
Hmm.
you'll be waived from submitting IELTS or PT requirements. So I think it's a great opportunity for Indian students, because most of the South Asian countries like Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Nepal, most of the country students, they need to provide IELTS or PTE or any other English language requirements. Uh,
Hmm.
and they need to any other English language certification to prove their English proficiency. So, in terms of Indian students, obviously they have uh, the right reputation among UK universities. Therefore, UK university waived their English requirement in most cases. So I believe
Hmm.
there will be because obviously the quality of education in India probably much better than other countries. Therefore, the UK university has decided to take this kind of decision, and it's a
Hmm.
great opportunity. And many students from India, they don't know, they don't have to submit English
Hmm.
requirement. They say
Yeah.
true, or is it just is it fake news, or there are so many concerns out there. But yes, it's
Yes.
true. You can go to university's official website, and you can go to the English language requirement. You can see whether your state board or your central boards are exempted from or not. Or
Yeah.
if you're still confused, you can reach out to us. We can find you some university where you don't have to submit your English score, right?
Yes.
So these are the basics, a requirement for Indian students. If it is specialized,
Okay.
you guys can reach out to us. We can guide you. Prepare uh, in depth if there is a specialized course you wanted to do.
Okay. Okay. And I just want to ask, like, what is the minimum academics and English language requirements for Indian student?
Well, it's varies from university to university. As long as if you wanted to get admission into a bachelor course from India, and if you are a 12th standard, a 12th standard graduate student from India, then probably 60% is a decent score. So if you have 60% in your 12th standard, you might be eligible to get into any bachelor course in the UK. There are some university like high rank university like Russell Group University. They might ask you for a higher percentage, around
Hmm.
75 percentage. But majority schools they're asking for 60%, 65%. So it should be okay. But to get English waiver, your English score must be between 70 to 75%.
75. Okay. Okay.
And if you don't have that, you have to submit a IELTS or PTE score. For
Hmm.
bachelor degree, 6 not less than 5.5 is a decent score. Most of the
Hmm.
university do accept that, apart from some specialized course. For
Hmm.
masters, again 6 not less than 5.5. But if you wanted to apply, majority of the university for master's course, they do require 6.5
Hmm.
overall score for master students. However, as I said, most of the students may get exempt from IELTS score or English language
Hmm.
requirement by providing a medium of instruction certificate from their university. Just as simple.
Hmm.
So you don't have to worry about the IELTS score if you are from India, because majority university will accept you without IELTS or PTE.
Hmm.
My suggestion to Indian students who wants to study postgraduate or undergraduate course in the UK, you don't have to worry about IELTS or PT too much, because
Hmm.
you are not required to submit this score. Excuse me, most of the time.
Okay.
I think your initial preparation should be your financial budget. I mean, like, you have to be very uh, specific about your budget, like how much you wanted to spend for your course. So I think the
Course. Yeah.
only main issue with the Indian student is to identify the right budget. Okay, so
Hmm.
these students fail to do that. I have received numerous calls from Indian students saying that I have came to this university, but I could not continue because the tuition fee was too high. So therefore, I
Hmm.
had left the course. Can I do something else in the UK? It's very, very important. I'll let you know. I'll tell you what happens in the UK. If you enroll into a wrong course that you can't afford,
Hmm.
basically you can't just switch to another university. It doesn't work like that in the UK. The UK, you cannot change your institution. If you are coming
Yeah.
to Birmingham City University, you have to complete your course for the Birmingham City University. If you really wanted to change the university, you have to go through the process again. That means you have to apply for the visa again, get the admission from another university, and it is very, very difficult. And most of the time, university denied admission because, for example, Abhilasha, you completed first year. You haven't completed first year of your course from Birmingham City University, and you wanted to go to another university, then university will not take you. If
Hmm.
you completed your first year of bachelor degree from one university, maybe another university will take you for second year of the same course, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
The process is not simple as it sounds. If you really want to
Hmm.
complete another university, you have to go through the process all over again. You have to apply to certain university. The university has to look into your previous qualification, previous
Yes,
achievement
qualification.
from that institution, and they'll evaluate whether they can place you in the next year or not. And you have to go through the process again by submitting new visa application,
Hmm.
submitting new financial documentation, and it's all over again. So that's why it's very important. Understand your budget first. Choose a university that your family can afford,
Hmm.
than just randomly applying to random university,
Hmm.
just because your friends went there, because your relatives live there. It doesn't work
Hmm.
like that. So this is where
Yeah.
a I mean, like, a professional counselor is required. I mean, like, he will try to understand your budget first, because
Hmm.
it's a not a scholarship program. It's a self-funding education. So I
Hmm.
believe the most important part of the process is the budget. As long as you have the right
Yeah.
budget, course finding a right course is not an issue. So most of the I mean, like, our struggle is to provide funds for the course, not finding the right course. So I mean, if I can find you a suitable course in probably in 1 hour, but
Hmm.
I cannot guarantee that you will be able to manage the funds if you don't know how much you're going to pay. And a lot of
Hmm.
students think, okay, I'll come to the UK and probably I will pay the tuition fees by working part time. Yes,
Yes. 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 They
it
think
is
that only.
true, because probably you can, by working part time, probably you can get some additional funds to support yourself, like living costs, your personal expense, and probably if you're really, really hardworking, you can pay, like, a portion of your tuition fee from your income, right? But
Not
not
the half part, like
not
half tuition
entire tuition
fees.
fee, not no, not entire tuition fee, not half of it, something like, because
Hmm.
it's a very, very expensive country. So you need to know your financial capacity before you're coming to the UK. And this is
Yes.
where our expertise comes into place, because there is a lot of misconception saying that like UK probably most expensive university in the world. Yes, there are expensive university, but there are some university
Hmm.
might not be ranked world class, but they are
Hmm.
providing great courses, right?
Yeah.
So these courses are very, very affordable. So if you look into some university in Wales, though the universities are not high ranked, but the
Hmm.
course they are providing are has great potential. For example, the Wrexham University, the course fee is around between 10 to 12,000 pounds, so which is close to the home tuition fee. Like, even the home students are paying 9,270, something like that.
Hmm.
Whereas you are paying only 10,000 or maybe 11,000. So it's
Hmm.
close to home students, right?
Hmm.
Some people will say this university is very young, this is very new university, but obviously if your budget is low, you can choose this kind of university, and
Hmm.
the perfect course that fits into your career as well. And also there are
Yeah.
other some university in Manchester region or Liverpool region. University of Chester is quite affordable. Liverpool Hope University, as we are discussing today, are quite affordable. So there are some affordable options, but what the student does is they go for the big cities like Manchester, Birmingham, London, And obviously London is a very expensive city. The university will be expensive, very it's very
Yes.
like natural for university to maintain the high cost. Therefore they are going to charge you extra,
Hmm.
because you're studying in capital city. So any university from London will be expensive. From the big cities like Manchester, if you choose Manchester Metropolitan University, which is situated heart of the Manchester, so obviously this university is going to be expensive. If you choose
Hmm.
Birmingham City University, obviously it's going to be expensive because it's in the city area. So choose an university probably outside the city area where the tuition
Hmm.
fee is reasonably low. Yes, you may have to travel 1 hour 45 minutes, but still worth it, because the overall tuition fee will be much lower than the
Certainly.
big city universities. So I think this is the key. I mean, finding the right university at right location, and
Hmm.
obviously, you know, identify your financial capacity as well. So
Yeah.
people might disagree, saying that if I choose an university in remote area, probably I don't get the part-time opportunity. Yes, it is true as well, but you don't have to necessarily live in this particular area. You can
Hmm.
live in a crowded area where you can secure a part-time jobs and study in a remote location. And yeah, this is how we can obviously continue maintaining both of the things, so low tuition fee at the same time, obviously
Hmm.
get a part-time job at the same time as well.
Yeah, but I think so. Bachelor students are not allowed to do the part-time job for first year, right?
No,
Second
no,
and third year they are allowed, right?
no, it is completely wrong information you got, unfortunately. uh,
Okay.
they are allowed to do 20 hours. Any students coming to the UK for
Hmm.
undergrad course or master's course, or even for the PhD as well, they're allowed to work
Okay.
20 hours per week during
Mm-hmm.
their term times. That means during their
Okay.
term, when they're studying in the university. When there is
Hmm.
a gap period, for example, if there is a holiday period, holiday seasons going on, like Christmas holiday
Vacation.
or
Mm-hmm.
summer vacations or any vacation that is that is that is known as vacation period, they can
Mm-hmm.
do full-time work. So like if you're bachelor students, if you're coming to the UK in September session, your university will stop providing tuition around June, right? So
Hmm.
July or June, July, August, and probably until the course start in September, 3 to 4 months, you can
Hmm.
around 3 months you can work full time. So
Okay.
out of 12 months, you can work 3 months full time during your
Hmm.
vacation period. If you
Hmm.
And also there are some small vacation period like Christmas holiday. You can work full time during the Christmas holiday as well. There is Easter holiday as well. You can work full time from for one weeks or 10 days as well. So this sort of thing. So if you are really hardworking, you can utilize those times to
Hmm.
generate money for your living expense, and
Hmm.
also get some real time experience, real life experience as well. I've seen a lot of international students getting into a lot of retails, getting into a lot of restaurants, or any
Hmm.
organization, and they slowly progress to become a supervisor or team leader. So it's not
Hmm.
only they're getting additional income, they're also getting an experience. Like if you have a management experience from your place, this
Hmm.
small experience can lend you a job once you graduate. So people may think,
Yeah.
okay, how a McDonald's jobs can help me to secure a better job after I graduate. Obviously, if you have some sort of managerial experience from McDonald's, like if you become a shift manager, or if you become a
Hmm.
team leader, it is very it is going to be very crucial
Hmm.
when you apply for graduate jobs, because you have already experience,
Hmm.
have experience in different sectors. Though it is part-time role, however they will consider this experience when they
Hmm.
consider you for consider you for a graduate role in future. So I think, yeah, there are a lot of opportunities
Hmm.
available, but you have to make right use of it.
Yes. Okay, so these are my questions. Like every week, I used to ask you the questions, and yeah, it helps me a very lot. Like while the counseling as well. So I thanks to you. You are like, what are the questions I'm having, and you are just giving me the accurate information so that I can deliver to the students while counseling. And after that, also like previously, students used to take counseling at least for 5 minutes or 7 minutes. But yes, right now students are taking more and more information because as I'm delivering the right informations to them. So
Yes.
yes, it is very informative. Every week Tuesday I'm waiting for it, like Tuesday comes and I'll ask to questions to Azhar sir, like what are the upcoming details about the students and applications, or about the visa part, or about the course eligibilities and all that stuff.
No worries, Abhilasha. This is my job, to be honest, and I do enjoy this kind of conversation because I've been doing this for many, many years. I've been doing this for last 10 years, and I myself, I have lived the life of international students for many, many years in the UK. So, in
Hmm.
2009, I came in the UK as a 19 years old, and with with the hopes and dream, and I live life of international student for nearly 7 years in the UK. So I do
Hmm.
understand the challenges that UK, like students, international students, going to face in the UK. I do understand their frustration, concern. So I
Hmm.
think whoever live experience the same journey, I think can share their experience, and share
Hmm.
their knowledge with you. So how obviously this will help you to at least adapt with the new culture and environment. So I think uh, I might be the right person for them to speak to. I'm not saying that I'm the best in the market, but at least they can reach out to us, and
Hmm.
at least have the real life experience, from
Hmm.
someone who has lived similar. He has gone through the similar process and has been in the UK as an international student. Making his own way along the way. So I think yeah, I think my team is ready to share their experience, share their knowledge with prospective students, and help them to achieve their future goals.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we
Okay.
have some questions from some of the viewers. Mehdi Shamim, he always encourage us to, by commenting every week. Great to see this. Atik also commenting regularly, saying amazing session. Munayem Kabir, he's saying I need some university list near Birmingham City for master's courses. Okay, Birmingham is one of the hub for international students. You'll find Munayem, you'll find many university in Birmingham. So if I give you the best choices, probably University of Birmingham. However, it is a Russell Group University. The tuition fee is around £25,000. So if you are looking for world class qualification, University of Birmingham is there. You have Aston University, yes, a great university for business graduates. You have Birmingham City University, quite affordable university, and it's situated, exactly heart of Birmingham city center. You have affordable options like Ulster University, Birmingham campus, though they have restricted some of the region. However, for Indian students, they're still accepting application. Their University Wales, Trinity St. David, this is also affordable. But if you're a little bit outside the Birmingham city, which is, I would say, University of Wolverhampton is a great university with hundred of courses available. They have great campus facilities available. I've been there a couple of times. Amazing facilities, amazing opportunities for biomedical science graduate or engineering graduate. If somebody wants to do sports science, sorry, sports, like sports engineering, like motor sports engineering, or automotive engineering, I think this university one of the great option. So I think in Birmingham you have plenty options available. Also little bit far than Coventry University, a bit far from like Birmingham City, but still is a great university. You have Warwick, world class university, Russell Group University. So plenty options available out there. I have mentioned some great options. I also mention some affordable option as well. And you see, also, Muna, I'm looking for Emirates in medical related course. Okay, so Emirates, it's now it's it's getting very popular among international students, because this is the only one course that which allowed you to bring your dependents besides PhD and Doctor of Business Administration course. So I think. In medical related fields, you'll find some courses in University of Birmingham. Go through their website, you'll find a lot of courses available to University of Birmingham, available in University of Birmingham. There are some courses in Birmingham City University, uh, in medical field. I think it's Emirates in medical science. And you'll find another course in University of Wolverhampton, which is Masters of Research Public Health. And go if you go through their website, you'll find a lot of courses, definitely Emirates courses. But you need to find out first time you look into the tuition fee first, and also look at the entry requirements as well, because most of those universities, apart from University of Wolverhampton, they need a research proposal. So you need to prepare a research proposal, academic reference from your respective university, or from your workplace, and a great research proposal will increase your chance to get admission for Emirates course. I hope I have answered Monaim's questions. And if you have any question, Abhilasha, you can shoot your question, or we can wrap up this session today.
No, I don't have more questions. So we'll be discussing in the second session.
Next session. Okay. So thank you, Abhilasha, again for arranging this session. Hopeful. Thank you, our audience and viewers. Keep watching our live session. It will motivate us to do this kind of session regularly. We might make some mistakes because during the live session, if we make any mistakes, we sincerely do apologize for our mistakes. We're trying to, obviously, trying to make this session fruitful for everyone. During our
Yes.
session, we might make some silly mistakes when it comes to providing information, or probably you might not get the the information the way you wanted to get. So I think, just encourage us to keep motivating us, so we'll keep improving ourselves and
Yeah.
keep providing latest and updated information for you guys. Thank you,
Okay.
everyone.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Abhilasha. Bye for now.